We are back here on Carolina Women with our man Nate from Lava Fitness. Thank you so much for joining us. We get really excited to talk to you every month. Last time we were actually working out, we were lifting, seeing great things. Today we're talking about, he calls it an elephant in the room. We call it protein. Go ahead.
Go ahead. We can also call it the cow in the room because we're in our cafe.
There you go.
So it is the most common question as a plant-based, whole food vegan is where do you get your protein?
Right.
So there's a whole book on it.
Okay.
Right? So this is called Proteinaholic.
Yep. Love it.
So Dr. Garth Davis, he used to live up in North Carolina. Now he's in Houston. But there's a whole book written on it. It's basically overrated. Humans do not need protein.
Okay.
Very little amount. So that's the good news. So we don't have to search for it. We don't have to eat any animals or,
Well, let's talk about a plant-based diet. What does that really look like for the lay public?
Well, it's easy, right?
Okay.
I think of it in terms of soups, salads, and smoothies.
Ooh.
So it's easy to get those in our
Yes.
system. So
what would a typical day be for you as a plant-based person?
Well, I like to start with the smoothie.
Okay, and tell us about, well, you're a smoothie.
Yes, I had one last time.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was delicious.
But so tell us about
Thank
what
you.
makes a smoothie such a healthy option.
Yes.
So in our smoothies and what we recommend you do at home is this is an example. This is chia seeds. So we use chia seeds,
Okay.
flax
Wow,
seeds,
it's a big bag.
and we use everything is organic. So chia seeds, flax seeds, dark green leafy vegetables, which are organic, spinach, kale, chard. Then we put in bananas, frozen fruit, and that's it. It's wonderful. It's loaded with protein, and we do need protein, but we need a small amount of protein.
And is that true even as you're aging, or does it change a little bit depending on what?
It really doesn't change.
It doesn't?
It doesn't change. No, we just need to eat a plant-based diet, eat the fruits, veggies, the legumes, nuts and seeds,
Do people come in thinking, I can't do that, it's too hard, it's too complicated, and then you can help them easy it?
Yeah, so I do use a lot of books as examples. So this is the China study. So T. Colin Campbell, he actually came to Hilton Head about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Pre-COVID. So, but he wrote a whole book. This is probably 15 to 20 years old. And this proves it, that if you eat animal-based protein, which that is the cause of cancer. So he can turn cancer genes on and off with an animal-based diet. So if you eat plant-based, cancer goes away.
So I remember this book when you and I talked a few years ago, How Not to Die, and I had to get it and display it. It's my favorite book ever, but it's really good.
It's great, and it is all based on facts. It is nutritionfacts.org, so you can check that out at home. And there's over 2,000 references in this book. This is all research-based.
Nate, we were talking to Kathy Ulmer about probiotics and how gut health is so important. Is that another way we, eating a vegan diet versus the animal protein, is that better for your gut?
Yeah, on a plant-based diet, that's when our gut microbiome thrives. Because all those thrives, we create such a healthy microbiome on a plant-based diet. On an animal-based diet, which is acid, it decreases our gut microbiome. So an alkaline-based diet really helps our microbiome to flourish.
Have you ever heard of the Moosewood Cookbook?
No, I have not.
Okay, so this is the 60s, 70s, and 80s. It was all vegan. And this couple did, and it was soups, salads, smoothies.
Oh, cool.
And it was literally 60s and 70s. And I think it was one of the most popular cookbooks then. Soups. Talk to us about some delicious soups.
Well, speaking about cookbooks with soup recipes, so I have some here. This is Comfortably Unaware. This is basically helping us from a psychological standpoint. It's like, how can we get out of our own way, our own old way of thinking? Yeah, bad habits. So that one's highly recommended. And then into the recipes, we have Plant Pure Kitchen.
So
And this is Kim Campbell. So this is the daughter-in-law to T. Colin Campbell, and she was here on the island about 5 years ago, was selling her books down on the south end.
Okay.
But she's awesome. This is a great cookbook. This is Beat Cancer with Chris Wark. So an alkaline diet, which is a plant-based diet, is how we prevent and reverse cancer and all these other diseases like heart disease and lupus, autoimmune diseases.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know we're out of time, so I want to just wrap this up by saying this. If people are interested in knowing more about a plant-based diet, can they come to Lava Fitness? Can they talk with you?
Please
you guys are amazing when it comes to this.
And try a smoothie while you're here because they're easy and they're delicious.
It's so healthy. And please come see us. We're here to help you in your transformation, your transition. It's tough, but we're here to help you.
And maybe next time we can talk a little bit about how this parlays into weight loss.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sure.
We'll do that next time. Thank you all for joining us here on Carolina Women.